Hello Pokemon Go trainers, it's a Seahawks fan with another Go Battle League video. And today's video we're using the same team as last video. Well, when it's less than 3 weeks of the season left, and when there's Mega Master League for the final week that I really want to just have fun with, hopefully. Hopefully I can get to Legend before last week, but if it comes down to the last week, Legend is priority. Getting so close last season and collapsing. But this season, it's time. It's time. And, using the number one lead, switch, and closer is pretty good. Pretty good formula to build a team. Although definitely got to watch out for what you have to deal with. Viperia, we're going to be full sending the Sunsteel Strike, and it kabooms! Goes through 2 shields. We have a shield ourselves. Breaking Swipe's not enough for the KO. Let's go. Now, Viperia, it's very good. It's very strong. But plenty of play in this team. We shield the Breaking Swipe. Now, probably should actually put Outrage instead of Bulldoze. I do like the coin flip defense drop. And we hang on. Is the Bulldoze enough for the win? Let's go. It's enough for the KO. Beautiful. Couple HP in a dream probably for Zygarde. This is also one of my favorite Zygarde teams I've used. Haven't used it as much as I think most people would. People definitely preparing for it. And this Legend trainer, respect on getting Legend and a lot less battles than me. They're a great battler. And you're about to see what's behind this Dialga. I was like, this is a fine matchup. I'm going to let the Dialga go. Dialga take out my Zygarde. Because I'm going to get some Shadow Ho-Oh energy going. But Smackdown Shadow 2 right on top. Wow, that's bad. They absolutely nuked me. Oh my gosh, I was couple HP. A Shadow Taranto Smackdowns are just insane, but there's no way I could clean up that Yveltal. They were way too healthy even if I landed a Sunsteel Strike. Nice team composition, nice spice. Exponent, beautiful lead. Should have swapped into Necrozma. We have to shield the Ho-Oh. We kept on energy, and now we are going to either take the KO or a shield. Take a shield. And I think if they threw the move sooner, they could have reached a third. But I'll take it. I should be able to get to one more Brave Bird after this. Yes, I do. And goodbye, Landorus. Kaboom! And Tapu Bulu do not have what it takes to clean up. Power of Shadow, hello. I do think my opponent could have played better with Zacian. Happens. Another beautiful lead. Gonna RPS opponents when I have Zygarde lead. If I have a losing lead. Got 2 nice answers in the back I could bring in. Gonna take the shield off Landorus. Nice. We do get the defense drop. They will get to a Sandsteel Storm to debuff me again. So I'm still debuffed, but I've dealt some nice damage into them already. I'm actually going to bring in Ho, and they're just going to concede. Honestly, maybe a Dialga in the back to cover, still slight weakness to water. Although, who knows? They knew. They did not expect to be able to clean up my team, so I'll take it. We get met with the Kyogre, a little underpowered Kyogre. Very nice. We have them move to one-hit KO them, and we land the Sunsteel Strike. Huge damage. Now we're going to go straight for the Dark Pulse to take a shield or KO. And we take the KO. Very nice. Mewtwo comes in. We're going to go for Dark Pulse. We are very damaged, so we are not going to survive a move. Although maybe Side Strike. Maybe we resist it enough. The Zygarde obviously survives it. We save our shield for Shadow Ho-Oh. Oh, they don't take us out with the Iron Head from Dialga. Let's go. We only get one Incinerate down, but having a healthy Shadow Ho-Oh to survive a Side Strike, fantastic. And we can just shield, get that Incinerate damage for the KO and the win. Let's see who the next opponent is. Another legend. Wow. I mean, it is that time of the season. Most of the people who are going to be legends during the season have hit it. The Crozone stage swap gets met with Dialga. We didn't throw any moves into Zacian, which is fine. We're going to take the Origin Dialga out with 2 Dog Pulse, so they will shield. Because they don't want to get KO'd by the Lion. And we are going to bring in Ho-Oh, actually. Because I'm going to commit a shield and get a huge Incinerate farm down. They're good enough IVs as a Dialga to not get KO'd by 3 Incinerates. Would have been nice to get that KO. Then I could just Brave Bird. But seeing the Necrozma. Actually getting that 4th Incinerate, allowing us to reach our next Brave Bird, huge. It's a little awkward here. I am so certain they would have thrown a move if I try to reach for that last Brave Bird. And I decided to trust and complete Zygarde, the insane bulk. And we actually get met with a non-play rough Zacian, which is amazing. Close combat, wild charge, that is exactly what we needed. I think they would have been able to win with play rough, wild charge. But that is not the move they have. Not the move set on them. So, beautiful win. Very nice. And now we have another good lead into Ho-Oh. Beautiful. Zygarde's just going to win most leads. They bring in Zacian. We're going to leave with the energy and bring in Necrozma. We're going to go straight for a Sunsteel Strike. They probably are going to just let it go. But actually, no. Should have made the play to Dog Pulse. Now they are going to go for another close combat. I don't want to be dealing with the debuff Zacian still. Actually, no, I do let it go at this point. Super debuffed and 2 Shadow Ho-Oh Incinerates. I think a regular Ho-Oh would not have gotten the Incinerate down. Ooh, Ho-Oh, there Ho-Oh. Oh, Earthquake, what? Spicy Earthquake. Oh my gosh, wait, surely there's a Tapu Bulu or Xerneas behind door number 3. Oh, it's a Dialga. Beautiful. That also works. I've seen Ho-Oh with Earthquake as a team that's recommended. That someone was able to hit Legend this season. But let's go. Complete Zygarde. We're set up for success after that nice lead. Oh, terrible lead into Tapu Bulu. Haven't used too much Tapu Bulu this season. You do properly count and don't give a free Incinerate to their Shunda Ho-Oh. Do I shield? I do. I'm going to take a Incinerate. And I'm going to get to the Sunsteel Strike to take a shield back. They're going to be launching the energy into my Zygarde. I do need to swap into Ho-Oh so I can get rid of the Braver debuff. They go for Sacred Fire. That's very handy. Was this a mistake? It's only Sacred Fire. That was bad. I should have just stayed in with Zygarde. Definitely should just stayed in. We're going to land that Brave Bird, which kabooms, absolutely huge damage. But unfortunately, we have no shields to protect out Ho-Oh. Yeah, bad lead, and the worst possible lead, and I cannot play out. And back to a beautiful lead. And I actually stay in for this matchup. Getting rid of Viperia this way is nice. Especially if I get the defense drop, but no. Cannot afford to have Necrozma into Viperia. That's just terrible. That's just awful. am I going to just stay in, go for the KO? Oh, I take a shield and defense drop. That's actually big. I probably could have taken the KO with the next Dragon Tail, but I'm just going to throw this energy. I mean, I already clicked the move. It's fine. And here I don't want to get Thundershock farm down. We're going to shield Rock Slide, which, oh, I did not want to see that. That surely does more damage than Thunderbolt. But you're about to see the Rock Slide nerf into a Shadow Ho-Oh. I survive! And oh my gosh, I should have thrown that Brave Bird. What was I? No, I clicked on Incinerate. I was capped on energy. That was so bad. But thankfully, it's a Charm Primarina. I was so damaged as a Ho-Oh. I kaboom! Still, let's go! They were hoping for the bait. Definitely should have played that better. I mean, should have easily just thrown the Brave Bird. I would have only gotten that one move off, but I mean, just a little too much work for Premier to go through, though. Happy I was able to get that win, but definitely should have done better. But into another Landorus for Zygarde. Very happy about this matchup. I mean, this happens so often, but bad leads happen also. Also, I really like Crunch. I mean, Crunch is so good into the Necrozmas, especially Dawnwing, just so much damage. We save our last shield for the Shadow Ho-Oh to not get one hit KO'd. And we're going to see Hisuian Avalon. Cool. This is bad. And I mean, I do a respectable amount of damage, but it is a rock type. And ice actually double resist the flying. That was very silly. With us being debuffed, we did less damage. I do throw the move for the KO or the last shield. I take the shield, but they're just going to be able to KO me. And, well, I left with 0 energy on Ho-Oh. I do get an Incinerate through. They're in range of the Brave Bird, but, well, here I go. Okay, getting outplayed by Hisuian Avalon in the end. When I had a Duskmane Necrozma. Yeah, that was bad. Bad play by me. Sometimes I play good, sometimes I play bad. I mean, I am an expert player, so I can play good. There's a reason it's been a while since I've hit Legend. But getting this matchup, I'll take it. I actually get the defense drop, which is like, oh my gosh, time for Ho-Oh to absolutely cook the Yveltal. And Yveltal and Zuni's, they return to raids this week. Definitely excited. I do have mine built already for both of them. Bought more candies for a future Shadow one day in a galaxy far, far away. By like 2028 maybe. Who knows how long until we get those Shadows. One day, if this game lasts long enough, able to take both of Mewtwo's shields. They're not going to let us get to that third. That would have been so funny and so great. Too good. And we're just going to have the alignment we need to match Zygarde into Ho-Oh. Maybe damage, but for their best damage, they're going to have to debuff themselves. They do. But we can just actually get a nice Shadow Claw farm down. Wait, no. They hung on. Sacred Fire takes a KO. No. Did just not enough damage. I imagine there was Shadow Ball on the Mewtwo. Maybe I could have taken the... Actually, still won against the Mewtwo without having that move banked. Oh well, next opponent. We brought the Necrozma for the Dialga. Always nice to avoid the Necrozma into Dialga. We bring in our own Ho-Oh. I'm not... Definitely not perfect at counting in the slightest of Dragon Myth, but very happy I shielded that Warp Time. That could have been a nightmare. We land the Brave Bird. going to continue with Incinerate damage. We are debuffed. They bring in an Ambush. Oh, okay, nice. But the power of an Ambush, well, they are going to have a fly. And, well, kind of can't be bothered with that matchup. I probably do lose. Maybe I actually could have won in that matchup. Well, if I had Super Spicy Hyper Beam, I think maybe. Honestly, I would not be surprised if I somehow could have won that matchup still. But we're going to launch the kaboom! Sunsteel striking the Zacian after they debuff themselves. Keeping it two shield match. We do get to a parting Dark Pulse. They get a full one-shot through, but it's just needed to get that Dark Pulse damage. And we were able to just wall their Tapu Bulu without Shadow Ho-Oh. Love an RPS win. I will gladly take them 10 out of 10 times all day, every day. And we are going to be using one shield to just clean up the Necrozma very nicely. They actually have Outrage, no Dark Pulse. Outrage Iron Head probably, we're down a shield when we could have been 2 shields apiece and a Pokemon, but it's fine because we're able to do some big damage. Letting that Sunsteel Strike huge into the Zygarde. And I mean, the play was just needing to get alignment. Getting Shadow Ho-Oh into the mighty Anamorous, which, as strong as it is a complete glass cannon. Now, they're not going to want to shield up this Zygarde. And we're going to get a big Incinerate through. And Incinerate damage from a Shadow Ho-Oh. Such a huge difference. We shield the fly to not get KO'd. And we are just able to clean up with Incinerate. Got easier shields earlier on sometimes. I mean, it's very smart to have a shield in the back, but very nice for me. Not fun for my opponent. Now, Dragonite. Very embarrassing battle against a non-legendary team, so I do get the defense drop, but unfortunately, I do take another Dragon Claw. Let's see what comes in. Oh, it's a Shadow Viperia. Oh, okay, this is bad. We bring in Ho. I mean, we cannot be taking the Shadow Viperia's Mudslaps. We do launch Sacred Fire, but they're going to be able to easily one-shot us. I mean, especially the non-Shadow. Well, especially the Shadow. I needed to no-shield out Breaking Swipe. I would have had some play. They do throw the Rock Wrecker immediately after. I do still get to a second move. And wait, they did shield. Okay. But let's see how much damage they do. They do take us out. I mean, we debuffed ourselves. Let's see. Breaking Swipe resistant. Nice, nice. But Necrozma. I don't think I even KO with the Dark Pulse in that range. I don't think I do. If it was a Dawn Wings and Necrozma, I think I could have won. Actually, no, that wasn't a non-legendary team, but a full non-legendary team. But definitely, I mean, legendaries are so good. They do rule Master League, but especially Viperia, I mean, you can get away without legendaries, full legendary teams. Premiere, another very good Pokemon I've had a lot of success with, got me to Expert. Now, I did have also Duskmane and Cosmo, but I had Shadow Viperia. No 15 attack, which, I mean, it's still a good one that I had, but now the Dialga gets cooked by the Ho-Oh. They bring in their own Ho-Oh. We actually have the same IVs of 14, 15, 15. And, I mean, I got the energy lead. Do I respect the Brave Bird? I do respect the Brave Bird full send. We're going to actually bring in the Necrozma to catch their Brave Bird. Still a sizable amount of damage, but oh no. I'm in a sticky situation because Charge Act priority. I mean, Ho is a pretty bulky Pokemon. It's not going to win Charge Act priority. 2 Dawn Wings. Okay, so I go down. Wait, what? Wait, that was only Dark Pulse? I hung on. And I get to the next move. Let's go. I can clean up the Ho-Oh. Not sure if I could have gone to that last Brave Bird if I threw a Sacred Fire instead. Possibly. But maybe not. But definitely thought that was a Moongeist, which definitely would have KO'd. But the bulk of Ho-Oh, I mean, I totally forgot I actually won that battle, but I'll take it. Brave Bird and dip, absolute kaboom. Actually, no dip. They're going to go for another Brave Bird. They do not Dragon Breath me down, so they do have to take a crunch. That crunch damage is going to be really helpful in this matchup. Up against some Mighty Origin Palkia, one of the best in Master League. One of the rulers of the league. We land the Dog Pulse, and we get a nice Shadow Claw farm down. Absolutely huge. We do get to another Dog Pulse, and we're going to get Incinerated down. But taking a shield advantage is really nice. Now, they are excited to just go for more Brave Birds, but that's fine. Actually, no, they actually do go for a Sacred Fire. Now, I can survive a fly. Healthy enough. We're going to go for the Brave Bird. I could have gotten a free Incinerate in, which would have been amazing. I'm going to get to the next fly, the Brave Bird before they get to a third fly. And then my Ho-Oh should be able to clean up their Ho-Oh. Actually, don't debuff myself because, yeah, Ho-Oh matchup. I think I still may have won, maybe a tie. But I got the win. That's what matters for me. Get a lead into Necrozma, which isn't too common. It's been a little bit since I've had this complete Zygarde v Necrozma matchup. But, I mean, it's not a terrible matchup. Definitely not bad. They go for the Sunsilver Strike, full send. Well played. Good job to get that damage. We crunch to take a shield advantage. And, I mean, it's kind of a lead weak to 5. I think they actually undercharge that move. And we're about to see Dragonite, but actually they get to Dragonclaw before I get to Brave Bird. I'm going to be able to get some huge damage, but you're about to see what happens next. So we bring in Necrozma, 2-1 shield advantage Necrozma. They actually let us get Shadow Claw energy, which is big, to go to 1 shield apiece. We're going to have the Mighty Kyogre come in. So, I mean, it's pretty common to have some nice answers to fire types in the lead if you do have Necrozma. Probably should have thrown Dog Pulse after just 2 Shadow Claws. But we got enough energy lead with that Necrozma farm down to clean up the Kyogre in time before they got to 2 Surfs. Beautiful. I mean, Kyogre is a really good answer to Necrozma. Both Necrozma, actually. But definitely better into Dusk. Dusk made safe swap. They throw a fly for some chip before they swap. They did get some good damage, but let's see. Our energy, what can I do? We can take a shield with Dog Pulse. We're going to land the next Dog Pulse and get to 1 more Dog Pulse. Are we going to take the KO? Duskmane coming into the rescue to win alignment and shield advantage. 2 shielded Shadow Ho-Oh. I mean, unless that Anamas had a boatload of energy, they were going to struggle. And let's go. Another 4-1. We get a tiny Fidgetbacks from Go Battle League. Cool. Cool to get a tiny Fidgetbacks. Is it going to be any good IVs? Who knows? It is terrible. It's a middle finger, but I'm pretty nice to get back to almost 2,700. Stay tuned for the legend push. I mean, right now just trying to get back to expert elo, but stay tuned. Will I finally get to legend again? I mean, it's not been too long, but a couple seasons. But thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel for daily Go Battle League videos and other Pokemon Go content. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.